Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going better than fantastic. And I also hope your journey to self-betterment is going better than fantastic as well. Today I want to talk about something very important. And something I've been thinking a lot about. Actually something I started to think about when I started to learn about narcissism. When I was with Susie, my ex. And also after my relationship with my ex Susie came to an end. And that is the role the narcissists play in attempting to mess up your life so much. And for that matter to get you to mess up your own life. So that you fall further and further away from your relationship with the Most High God. And from doing the positive things He may have called you to do in your life. Along with enjoying the life He gave to you. You see, when I was little, my mother knew early on that she could get my brother to go along with whatever she was doing. And she noticed that I questioned things. And that I didn't want to go along with things that just seemed off to me. My mother would do tests on us to see which one of us was easiest to manipulate. And which one would try to hang on to the truth. The one that is easiest to manipulate usually ends up being the golden child. And the one that attempts to the best of their ability to hold on to the truth is oftentimes selected to be the scapegoat. You see, the narcissist can't feel like you and I and whatever good part of them that may have existed at one point or another. Left them a long time ago. If it ever existed in them at all. And you see, it's because of this fact. That the narcissist can't stand people like you and people like me. Now this in no way is a statement to make it seem like people like us are perfect. No. We are far from it. And many people that are deemed to be scapegoats end up going down very dark roads in their life that you would only think would happen to a narcissist. But that's the trick right there. This is what the narcissist parent or parents, or spouse, or so-called friend, or teacher, or employer wants for you and your life. I've mentioned before, as Sam Vaknin talked about, how narcissists really can't stand themselves. And it's either they don't want to be on earth anymore because of the misery they are in. Largely because they can't feel like normal people can. Or their grandiosity takes over and they go out there in life doing what narcissists do. Seeking and getting supply from others through a series of bad behaviors. Now you see, it's pretty easy to see that a narcissist would be jealous of someone that capable of love, joy and real happiness. And when a narcissist sees that in someone like you or me, they want to stamp that out. And it's not always in the way someone would think. They come to you as a friend. And their goal is to introduce you to things that might seem like a fun experience at the moment, but could land you in a bad life place later on. You see, narcissists see the gifts inside of you. Even if you might not be talented in the piano or whatever. They might see that you have a wonderful gift to talk to people and to make them happy and feel good even when they are down. Or you might be shy and quiet, but you honestly like to donate your time to help those out that are struggling in their life. And they see you are doing it because you honestly care about people. Now again, this isn't to say you aren't battling your demons and that you are somehow perfect. Because we all have troubles we battle in our lives. But the narcissist's goal is to give you more battles and troubles and demons to go against. Because when you wake up and every day is a struggle with the narcissist, you won't have the time or the strength to do all of the things that you are, for number one, good at. And number two, that might be a help to someone else. Here's an example. In the Bible it says that a man findeth a good thing when he finds a good wife to marry. However, the Bible also says that finding a good wife to marry is like finding a ruby. It's a rare thing. but very precious. But with that being said, why is it a good thing that a man finds a good wife? Because when we are two people together helping each other and positively influencing each other, it's a lot easier to stay on a good life course. However, when you are out there in life partaking in this and that, it's easy to fall prey to wrong information and people that pretend to care about you, but their only goal is to manipulate you and get you to go down a dark life road in order to make your life extremely hard. Take a look at your life. Ask yourself, what things are you good at that you never got a chance to fulfill and take to the next level? Then ask yourself, how many years were you on a daily basis dealing with a narcissist parent, parents, spouse or sibling? Look, you might even meet a narcissist spouse in church, and they want you to be in this group in the church and that group. Lots of superficial stuff. But then the moment they see you are starting to gain real understanding and a real relationship with the Heavenly Father, that usually seems to be the moment this spouse will make trouble for you and your life. Because for the narcissist it's all about them. And they don't want your attention to be diverted to where it should have been in the first place. And that's to God. And they see your relationship with God is making you happy and bringing you peace. So they will do whatever they can to disrupt this peace and love and happiness you have in your life. The narcissist wants you to be physically tired, mentally drained, and spiritually destroyed. They want you to be full of anger towards the narcissist. They want you to have unforgiveness in your heart. Because if we are angry and unforgiving, we are starting to take on the traits of the narcissist, which is what the narcissist wants. Because these are the traits that brings us further away from God. Now this isn't to say we are completely blind to the wrongs of the narcissist. Because at times we see. And it doesn't mean we can't acknowledge these wrongs. Because we can. But to walk around with anger and frustration puts us on another life path. A path that leads to possible bad life choices and not fulfilling our life's potential. I think about the really young movie stars. And the ones that had their parents pulling the strings. And some of these young stars grew up to have a great many problems. Now they still could have been on television and all of that. But what would or could have happened with them if their parents were loving and caring? What would have happened if their parents taught them valuable lessons in friendship and love and how to stay away from people that meant them no good? Well, there are a few such young stars that thank their parents today for them not getting into much trouble at all while young and in Hollywood. And it's likely because these parents didn't want their son or daughter's life to be more difficult when they got older. They could see the bigger picture and they wanted them to fulfill all of the good things in life they were called to do. But the narcissist parent, they know. They know what taking away love from their son or daughter will do. It will send them down a road of self-destruction and bad life choices in many if not most cases. And most of these cases we've seen over the years. It's likely there was a narcissist parent or parents in the background feeding on the narcissistic supply of the poor life choices of the son or daughter of theirs. All the while pretending to love the son or daughter. And because these people that grew up like this are in such turmoil and in one bad life choice after another, it becomes so hard for them to be able to do the things that God possibly brought them in this world to do. Now one thing I disagree with Sam Vaknin on is, he was talking about some time ago about the falsehood that you are special. And that's why the narcissist picked you. Now when I think of special, I don't think of special in the way of being this larger than life figure. Special just might mean you are a good mother or a good father. And you are wanting to do your best to raise a good son or good daughter. That might be as far as it goes when it's in regards to special. But who knows what this person can do in their individual personal lives if they have the physical and emotional strength to do so. I think possibly what Sam was getting at is to not put more into the narcissist picking you than what it is. However, I honestly believe that the narcissist also picks you not just because you are good supply, but also out of tremendous jealousy. Tremendous jealousy. Jealousy that you can feel. And that you care. Yes, you are capable of bad thoughts and even bad actions. But you are also capable of good thoughts and good actions. And I believe it's the narcissist's goal to dim or turn off those good thoughts and make you only think the bad thoughts. Even if it's just stewing in your room or life for years with anger over what the narcissist did to you. Look. There is no way to not think about what happened in our lives. We all have flashbacks, nightmares, and thoughts that bring us back to a bad time in our lives. But it's the narcissist's job to keep you stuck there day in and day out. Because when you are stuck there, it makes it very difficult to hear God calling you to do something positive, not just for yourself but for others. It makes it difficult for you to physically be able to do these good things because you might be in too much physical pain to do so. So think about this. Think about very clearly on why it's important to walk away from those that you get a bad vibe about. And it can even be someone that has a smile on their face and pretending to be your friend. Because that's the narcissist. They show up with friendship and fake love. In order to derail you on your life course, and so they can get you to drift away from God and the talents God has given to you. Well, that's all I have for today. I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.